Giga Gamer try hard mode. Let's do it. No more frickin' around. Oh, I insta-killed myself to acid! Even though that last round was me not messing around very much at all, but, you know. We learned some things. We learned some things, at least. Which is a positive. So, it's gonna have that. It's gonna have one of these. It's gonna have this. Get you to do that. Do you drive, Bonfire? That's something that I do not do. Do not have a license. You do. Look at that. Functional person. If they could just, like, throw themselves in... If you could just die after using a poison build on one enemy, your poison build's gonna be fine, but that's not really how that works. Okay. Let's see if we can get a schnasty kill here. Perfect. Get them all caught up in one another. That worked out pretty well. This is such a simple design, but it works so well. Like, look at the crazy amount of health that we've got. Ba-boom! There we go. For a moment he had me. Yep, the explosive bacteriophage. It's a classic. It just works. It's a very, very effective build. It's low drag, high speed, very defensive, and very effective. It just does the thing. I wonder what this guy's holding on to. I still can't tell what he was holding on to. What is this? Oh, it's a plant. That's surprising. Took a fair amount of damage there. I bet an explosive plant would kick insane amounts of ass. I want to find the root cell now. People are saying that you can actually track that down. That'd be fun to do a build with. It's not how I would have done it, but don't let me make your decisions for you. This enemy is so resilient. How'd you even go about creating this one, Keith? Such a weird design. Cool for the explosive cell to not explode from currents. I don't know. I like that it's like very like chaotically explosive. If they were gonna do that, I'd almost like rather have a different cell type. Like you could have an unstable explosive and a more stable explosive potentially. That might be a better way of doing it. Just turn the boss inside out. That's still alive, huh? Oh, I was almost in there. This guy's alive? God damn. That's crazy. Give me rebirth. Rebirth can save me. Even with this build. Only if the vampiric explosions actually, like, exploded and gave you HP. That would be extremely fucking cool. That would basically just be lifesteal explosions. You want ice bombs? Being able to, like, freeze and then shatter enemies would be cool as hell. That would be very fun. We basically got no new cells on that floor. Nothing jumped out at us. Keep it simple. Here we fucking go. What is that? That's elastic? That could be very fun if we don't fucking die immediately. When you need the alternate attachment. We had it primed. Okay. Really need to not be run into here. The fact that they drop their teeth now on explosion is really interesting. I don't know if that was an intentional change or not, but it definitely changes the way these fights happen. There's just so much additional, like, fragmentation to worry about. Okay, so I am gonna take a big risk, and I'm gonna give up Seeker for Elastic Seeker. Because that's gonna be cool as fuck. So... I'm thinking we do, like, a long boy. So we gotta go even longer. And we're gonna go wee. And then we're gonna have this be on the end. We'll have, like, some hearts part way. And then one of these. And we've got Breakaway Angry. We just don't have any way to keep it going. What about instead of this, we do this? And then we need... It's not named correctly. Need these to go dead on. This. Holy fuck, that's a big explosion. Okay. That is terrifying. The timing is hard. Because it doesn't instantly do it. Okay. Yeah, laser-activated explosions is the current technique that we are using. The problem isn't that. The problem is that it takes, like, a while. Like, it's gotta put the heat onto the thing. But yeah, that is fucking terrifying. I mean, that's a one-hit kill. And it didn't notice what was happening. This shit is straight up one-shotting everything. Blow it up. It's not quite as consistent as I would like. I'm not sure how to improve its consistency yet. Oh my god. I think it's easier to just explode it normally. Yeah, but this is doing more damage. It's a bigger explosion, so it's better. That's the dealio. Yo. I don't know. Give me the angry. We already have angry. I just need an activator. I need some way to keep it alive. Have we seen detach yet? Have you compared it? Yes. I know what the difference is. Yeah, the explosion's just, like, way larger. This thing's so silly, though. Okay, the basic enemies can still get one-shot by the non-laser activated variant. Okay. Do I even have to pick up this elastic? I do. Okay, that's gonna cheapen my build down a lot, actually, because I can just convert all of these. It's gonna give me a lot more points. And then I can do this, which makes more sense. Won't that cover the laser? Part of it, but not all of it. It's so wobbly. It's kind of problematic. I can't move. Leave me alone. Okay, how do I I need to get this to be a consistent shot somehow. I could bring it in closer, but I'm trying to, like, save the extra value. So right now they're kind of, like, wobbling. This enemy is the death of me so regularly in this version of the game. Oh my god. I am so lucky I'm alive right now. Okay. Die, monster! Okay, do I have any other options? I could just put, like, a laser on my nose or something. We've also got enough... We don't have enough biomass to really expand on our design. Made garlic and mac and cheese. Hell yeah. That good. Please just die to the laser. That's all I want. We're directly, perfectly lasering his face. We got him. Oh my god, that was pain. You think there's some unnecessary area between the laser and the... Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna take the light cell if I can pick that up. There's conductor. There's always on over there. If we can get always on, we can refabricate our build. Yeah, let's go for the always on, and then we'll adjust to a summon rather than the trailer build. I'd love to do a linking cell build, but I'm not really sure what I would do with it. Do I have breakaway yet? I do. Excellent. This is a really cool build. Too bad it's, like, really haphazard. It's just extremely dangerous. Because, like, I can't really afford to keep running it since this purple enemy is going to be the death of me. Like, sooner than later at this rate. Not loving this. Okay, give me the always on. I can't pick it up. I am dead. It is over. Holy fuck. Okay. I need Seekers on the front. And I need to dump this tail. That's how I'm gonna continue being alive. Just for the time being. Okay. Back up to full health. That's step one. Step two is we gotta figure out how to pick this thing up. Negating is probably not necessary right now. And we will just get... There we go, I got it. Okay. So now... You think they need to buff laser? I disagree. I think laser's actually in a pretty good spot right now. Conductive cell, we're gonna dump hard cell. No, we need hard cell. Hard cell's how I don't explode horribly. Let's get rid of... It's gotta be hard cell. I need the conductive. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, this is the back. We're gonna have conductor here, so that way we're not overheating. We should never ever overheat with this. We've got perma laser, right? This isn't perma laser. Okay. Perma laser like this, then there we go. So the conductors make it so it's a permanent laser. I don't have to worry about that. So we're going to fire off a drone that runs up and hugs enemies. So we're going to have an angry cell, we're going to have an always on, and we're going to have explosives in the back, because that's what's going to be facing me. But we're going to have them be deactivated. And I'm going to need like a cell wall between that, so that way I don't blow myself up horribly. And... We want it to be as small as possible. So we're gonna have Let's use light cells for the exterior. So we can do like this, and then we can have hard cell, or sorry, the angry cell, and then the always on. So this is going to keep it active. We'll do it like this, and then we'll have like a heart. Have you tried Nubby's Number Factory? I've seen it. It looks really cool, but I don't have money to throw around at stuff like that right now. I'll pick it up at some point, maybe. That's the hope. Okay. And then we've got our explosive payload. Like this. I guess I can get rid of these ones. It's a dopamine simulator. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Seems pretty good and or cool. Okay, so these are going to be the last two things that generate. These are going to deactivate, or are going to open this up. And this will just go after enemies. And basically just hug them. Managed to crash that game. Nice. The numbers do be going crazy. Okay. Hello, how's it going there, Thomas? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're gonna have some light cells ourselves, and these are just for emergency breakaway purposes. And then we're gonna move our hearts as far away from this creature as we can, as far away from the explosive device. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's gonna be fucking terrifying. Alright, let's give it a go. Go get him. They're not fast enough. Okay, so if they're not fast enough, that means we need more speedy cells. We can actually just do speedy cells up here. I need these to be breakaway. I need sticky. Sticky would be good. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. Okay, I've got some problems with always on. I've got a bone to pick. We're gonna take that off for a moment. We're gonna go find something else. I'm getting a little confused of which way's backward and which way's forward. Whoa! Ow! Why are they insta-popping? I don't know. I don't appreciate it. Okay, so I need a power switch. What the fuck? Why are they insta-exploding? I don't know. Just laser his ass. See if I give a shit. We boomed something. What's mocap camera? It's a broken effect, but normally it can like mocap my face, which is very funny. Oh my god. The controls on this are weird. Dude, I love GameCube games. GameCube games, 10 out of 10. There's the sticky that people wanted. Missed out on your sap phase. At some point, I'll go back to it. I've been doing some more Mechabellum again. Mechabellum's been super fun. But yeah, I regret playing that game competitively. I should have never gotten competitive in that game. I would have still been enjoying it to this day, probably, otherwise. Yeah, Mechabellum is awesome. Super good time. Would recommend. If you're into auto battlers, that one does hit. Help! Help! Oh, did you find any uses for any of my stupid sounds, Fracture? No hard feelings either way. I haven't heard anything yet that stood out to me, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Oh my god, I'm on fucking half an HP. Stop hugging me. I hate it. Leave me alone. There we go. Laser him loose. What's that one? Is that capacitive? It is capacitive. I don't know. I'm so bad at capacitive. I don't know what to use it for. I might just go full laser. Tried a few times. You figured, you know what? Whatever you want to do there, Fracture. No pressure. I'm just happy to, you know, have a community that people are willing to help each other out and stuff. Fracture. You know, I do have, a music video planned. I want to do the Titanic song, but with kazoo. Yeah. So I do have one music video up on my channel. I don't know if you've seen it yet. Yeah, so I want to do another one. I want to do another music video. I'll give you a little taster on what you'd be working with if you're interested. Titanic theme. Okay, prepare yourselves, chat. Acid lasers. Acid lasers. Okay, get rid of my normal lasers. They're so expensive. These are so expensive. These better be worth it. That is wild. That is stupidly effective. Okay. That's good. I think we're going a different route with this now. I think we're going to be borderline untouchable with this. This seems really hard to deal with. Yeah, cells are lying around and they can just be grabbed now. Fart build, yeah. Fart lasers. The Taco Bell build. Any color requests? I think we just go RGB. The RGB is, you can't go wrong. It just looks so cool with the lasers. Perish. There we go. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So, this is gonna be the front. We're gonna do... Actually, I think we're gonna have to do a side build like this. Let's reorganize. Okay. Something along this line. Did that. Okay. So... Oh, wait! No, it should be like this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to redo it again. So, the way this functions is I only need 2 of these. Like, they can just rest in here. And that's very effective. We just put one of these in each of these. And I guess we can have, like, a couple on the sides as well. Like this. Okay. So that should be pretty good. And we don't want any of these... We're gonna have to deal with these only facing the one way. That's just gonna be a part of it. We can dump a bunch of extra hearts here. And we're going to use... Do I want to Angry Neuron this off? So that way it can just, like, pop off and be a problem. I could do that. So... No, I don't have a good neuron for it yet. So we'll just go with this for now. Okay. Improve our heart supply. Pretty low. Okay. So that looks decent. That'll be effective. Okay, so let's give that a go. What happened to the tank build? It fucking died. It died horribly. Okay. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty strong. Now we do colors. It's color time. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a bit of that, and then we'll finish the purple. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. That's sick as fuck. Okay. We're gaming. That is... This thing is gonna rip. Good luck stopping this. The gazer. Exactly. Hell yeah, dude. It does so much damage. Oh my god. The gas. I really still want explosives, but I don't think I can fit it. I'll have to wait. This thing is gonna do so much damage. I'm gonna dump this because it's not that good, and it's not being used. Can I pick this back up? I can't. We're close. Maybe I can run around and kill a couple things. Played the beta build recently. Don't know how I feel about finding things on the map. I think it's better. It's very RNG otherwise. But I was suggesting to Caluresis that he could make like a... He could make the current, like the normal mode, like an arcade mode, and have it where you get to pick between like a whole bunch more cells. And just have it be like a much easier version of the game. Or, you know, a much more streamlined version of the game. Because, yeah, having different game modes where things play differently, I think, is a reasonable strategy. Yeah, and this would be, like, the survival mode, I guess, yeah. So I think that there should be, like, an in-between between... There needs to be an in-between between... What's the word? Survival and... Sandbox. And I think that, like, an arcade mode where you get to like save and revert when you die, sort of thing. And like also you get access to that other stuff. I think that would tick a lot of boxes for people. Because people don't want everything handed to them, but they do want like a slightly easier time than they're currently having. So I think that might be like a good middle ground for people that don't have a ton of time to play the game. Because right now, I feel like a lot of people who would normally be playing survival are not, because it's just really hard. For explosives nerfed, it took me a payload of 10 explosives to take out a small, dumb little shark in the forest area. No, it sounds like you were just missing. Explosives are stronger now than they've ever been. They're very, very potent. Don't push me into the acid. It's rude. Fixed focal length is working. Yeah, that would be cool to get it working. I just don't know how much value I would get out of that on a build like this. Oh, I see. I got you, Pinlifted. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Okay. Boss battle time. See ya. It's already too late for him. There's no surviving. Here we go. Gonna take explosive resistance, because I want to live. It'd be cool if getting a, like an explosive resistance like that would make the explosive cell cheaper to hold on to. That'd be crazy. How are you able to keep your lasers up for so long? Because they're being cooled by these conductors. I've got them, as long as you have them surrounded by like 3 like this, they'll keep going forever without overheating. Assuming you're not overcharging, which I'm not. Conductors work like that? Yerp. They sure do. Here we go. The zone that keeps killing me. Yeah, they're thermally conductive as well. We got light explosive! Yes, dude, yes! What? Yes! Light explosive cells is so fucked up. I love that. Oh my god. I'm just spraying gas everywhere. Yes. 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 You got it right there, County Rhesus. Or their Flas Maximus. You can just fuse stuff. Yerp. What does it do? It makes the explosive super weak. So, or like super low health. That way it dies very easily. 2 Maximuses? Maximies? Okay. Doing a lot of damage, but we've got the problem of explosives exploding real big. So we need to be extremely careful in this biome. Otherwise we're going to fucking die. Okay. Like, look at how big that guy exploded. Don't be near me. I need jets so that way I can spit the acid out further. That would make life much better. They just partly enter into it, and then they're like, nope. Nope, change my mind. Do not want. think you're going, Buster? Alright. I love that you can just long-range laser guys. Okay. This game reminds me a lot of Nova Drift, Nova Drift now than before. It's funny that you say that, because Calyresis got reached out to by the Nova Drift dev. But yeah, there's a lot more wacky sci-fi type stuff that you get access to, despite being a creature. It's interesting. Definitely an interesting choice by Calyresis to add in the things that he's added. And yeah, it's definitely very different from like Thrive, for example, where Thrive is very much intentionally trying to like realistically mimic things. This one's just simply trying to play by rule of cool, which I think it's doing very well. It's doing a very good job of playing by the rule of cool. Oh my god. The ship in Nova Drift is biomechanical? Yeah. Makes sense. The game does almost feel like Space Creature. Yeah, I catch myself calling the creatures ships very regularly. I very oftentimes call them ships. Maybe that's partly because of my own way that I design my creatures. They oftentimes look more like a ship than a living creature. And that could be on me, but I just find that they're effective that way. So that's how they end up getting built. That's how they end up getting built. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's very neat. Oh my god, he just got turned into dust. This thing's really good at clearing the acid. Look at that. Impressive. Stay away from me, demon! Explosions everywhere. That is terrifying. This creature got, like, reworked. It's very interesting. Oh my god. It lived that. Crazy. Okay. Ate a big old chunk of damage. I want to go back to... I was using elastic seekers earlier. I want to go back to just normal seekers, I think. That's the game plan. Yeah, this game has some really cool effects in it. Like I was alive for a second. I've got another level up. That's actually pretty big. Getting them levels. The level ups definitely seem to have diminishing returns these days, interestingly. Oh my god. That guy's dead. I think he exploded his resources right into me. Or maybe not. I picked up some of it. Okay. Oh, I insta-killed myself to acid! Oh my god. I didn't think the acid was gonna kill me that fast. That's crazy. I pressed W once, dude. That's absurd. Oh my gosh. That's sick. Okay. We're gonna get that win, I promise. God, I'm gonna have to play even more.